Freud believed, our minds don't run on one kind of thinking but two. On the one hand, we have primary process thinking, the dreamlike irrational mode of the unconscious. On the other, secondary process thinking, the logical, rational voice of the conscious mind. Primary process thinking is the language of dreams. It doesn't care about rules of logic or time. Here, contradictions can exist side by side. Desires are fulfilled instantly, symbols replace reality, and emotions drive the story. It's irrational, but also deeply expressive, giving us glimpses of our hidden wishes and fears. By contrast, secondary process thinking is the rational system we use in daily life. It follows logic, cause and effect, planning, and reality testing. It's how we make decisions, solve problems, and navigate the world responsibly. In Freud's model, the ID operates on primary process thinking, raw instinct, unchecked desire. The ego, however, must live in the real world. It relies on secondary process thinking to mediate between what we want and what's actually possible. But these two modes don't live in separate worlds. They're constantly interacting. The unconscious may send up dreamlike wishes, fantasies, or slips of the tongue. The conscious mind translates them, or suppresses them, using rational thought. This is why we sometimes daydream when stressed, or find strange, irrational images intruding into otherwise logical thoughts. Freud believed dreams were the purest form of primary process thinking. They show the unconscious mind at play, condensing ideas, displacing emotions, disguising desires. The dream work takes our raw impulses and dresses them in symbolic form, just enough to slip past the ego's guard. In therapy, noticing these irrational traces, whether in dreams, fantasies, or slips, can reveal what the conscious mind is too rational to admit. Primary and secondary process thinking aren't enemies. They're partners. The unconscious gives us creativity, symbolism, and raw emotional truth. The conscious gives us logic, structure, and discipline. Together they make us both imaginative and practical, dreamers who can also build. So the next time your thoughts wander from dream to logic, remember, you're living in both worlds. The unconscious speaks in symbols, the conscious in reason. And in their dance, the human mind finds its fullest expression.